The world is abuzz with rumors, speculation, and theories surrounding Kate Middleton's private life. Yet, nothing could have prepared us for the astonishing revelation made by Pope Francis. In an unexpected move, the Pope broke his silence, unveiling a truth that could upend everything we thought we knew about the Princess of Wales. What has the leader of the Catholic Church discovered? Let's find out together. Born on January 9, 1982, as Catherine Elizabeth Middleton, Kate grew up in a close-knit, middle-class family in Berkshire, England. Her early years were defined by a stable and nurturing upbringing that played a crucial role in shaping her character and values. Recently, Pope Francis has decided to reveal the truth about Kate, and what he has to share is bound to surprise many. But before diving into the specifics, let's take a moment to review who she is and what has transpired in the life of the future Queen of England over the past few months. Kate first captured the public's attention when she began dating Prince William, whom she met at St. Andrews University in Scotland. Their relationship quickly became the subject of intense media scrutiny, yet Kate managed to handle the attention with remarkable composure. Despite the pressure of being in the spotlight, she remained focused on her studies, graduating with a degree in art history in 2005. After university, Kate briefly worked in the fashion industry and for her parents' party supply business. However, her relationship with William continued to blossom, leading to their engagement in November 2010. The announcement was met with widespread enthusiasm, and they married in a grand ceremony at Westminster Abbey on April 29, 2011, an event watched by millions worldwide, solidifying Kate's status as a global icon. As the Duchess of Cambridge, Kate quickly embraced her royal duties, dedicating herself to a wide range of charitable and public engagements. She became a patron of several organizations, particularly focusing on mental health, child welfare, and the arts. Her dedication to her work has earned her widespread admiration, and she is often praised for her ability to connect with people from all walks of life. One of Kate's most notable projects is her advocacy for mental health. Alongside Prince William and Prince Harry, she launched the Heads Together campaign in 2016, aiming to change perceptions around mental health in the UK. The campaign was highly successful, helping to reduce stigma around mental health issues and encouraging more people to seek support. In addition to her charitable work, Kate is also recognized for her fashion sense, frequently considered a style icon. She is regularly praised for her elegant, timeless fashion choices. Her ability to mix high fashion with accessible brands has made her a true trendsetter, and her impact on the fashion industry is often referred to as the Kate effect. Throughout her journey as a senior royal, Kate has balanced her public duties with her role as the mother of 3 children: Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. Her commitment to her family has been a defining aspect of her public image, and she often speaks about the importance of providing a loving and supportive environment for her children. However, behind this facade of grace and dedication, Kate Middleton has long faced challenges that few outside her inner circle are aware of. For years, she has quietly managed various health issues, but it was only in early 2024 that these concerns began to surface more seriously. Her packed schedule and commitment to her family made it challenging to prioritize her health, yet signs of a more serious issue became increasingly evident. During this period, Kate reportedly experienced persistent abdominal pain. Despite these challenges, she continued her duties, appearing in public with the poise and composure expected of her. However, the situation became concerning when she began to suffer more severe symptoms, including unexplained weight loss and fatigue. These symptoms, combined with her ongoing abdominal pain, eventually prompted her to seek medical attention. Despite her efforts to keep her health struggles private, those around her started noticing something was amiss. Yet Kate continued attending public events, often smiling while concealing the extent of her struggles. The turning point came in January 2024, when Kate Middleton underwent planned abdominal surgery. This procedure was initially intended to treat what appeared to be a minor condition, but during the operation, doctors discovered signs of a more serious issue. This surgery, kept under strict secrecy, required Kate to stay in the hospital for 2 weeks, sparking concern among royal watchers and the media. Following the operation, Kate took a short break from her royal duties to recover. During this time, speculation about her health began circulating, but the royal family remained silent, making no official statement about Kate's condition. It was only after her recovery that the true nature of her health issues became clear. In mid-March 2024, Kate received a diagnosis of abdominal cancer, a revelation that shocked both the royal family and the public. This diagnosis marked the beginning of a difficult and emotional journey for Kate and her family. The news was kept private for as long as possible, with only a few royal family members and close friends being informed. This period was undoubtedly challenging for Kate as she had to come to terms with her diagnosis while considering the impact it would have on her loved ones. This would affect her family and her public role. Throughout this time, Kate managed to keep her struggles largely hidden from public view. However, in the months leading up to her diagnosis, Kate's appearances at public events were scrutinized more closely than ever. Observers noted that she appeared slimmer and more fatigued than usual, leading to speculation about her health. Nevertheless, ever the professional, Kate remained composed and continued interacting with the public as she always had. It wasn't until her diagnosis was made public that the extent of her struggles became known. The revelation that Kate had been battling cancer for some time shocked many, especially as she had managed to maintain her public duties. The cancer diagnosis in March 2024 stunned the world when it was revealed that Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge, had been diagnosed with abdominal cancer. Until that point, the royal family had managed to keep details of Kate's health private, but as her condition became more serious, they decided it was time to reveal the truth to the public. The announcement was made through an official statement from Kensington Palace, which briefly outlined Kate's diagnosis and her treatment plan. The statement clarified that Kate had been diagnosed with a form of abdominal cancer and had already begun treatment, including surgery and chemotherapy. The message was clear, balancing the family's privacy with just enough information for the public to understand the severity of the situation without delving into specifics. The timing of the announcement was also carefully managed. It was made on a Friday evening, a time often chosen for sensitive news to allow the royal family and the public to process the information over the weekend. This approach helped to minimize the immediate media turmoil while giving Kate and her family a chance to begin coping with the news more privately. The revelation was met with a mixture of shock and concern, as few had suspected Kate's health issues were so serious. The news marked a significant moment in royal history, as it's rare for such a personal and grave matter to be made public in this way. For Prince William, Kate's cancer diagnosis was a devastating blow. As a husband and father, his primary concern was, of course, Kate's health and well-being. The news undoubtedly placed an enormous burden on him, both emotionally and mentally. Those close to the royal family reported that William was deeply affected by the diagnosis, struggling to reconcile his public duties with his role as a supportive husband. Prince William has always been known for his stoicism and dedication to his royal responsibilities, but this news tested his resolve like never before. In the days following the announcement, William was noticeably absent from several public engagements, a rare occurrence that highlighted the seriousness of the situation. When he did appear in public, it was clear he bore a heavy burden, though he remained composed and focused on his duties. For their 3 children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, the situation was equally challenging. As young children, they were likely shielded from the full extent of their mother's illness, but they undoubtedly sensed the stress and concern that permeated their home. William and Kate reportedly worked hard to maintain a semblance of normalcy for their children, ensuring that their routines and lives were disrupted as little as possible. The extended royal family was also deeply affected by the news. King Charles and Queen Camilla rallied around William and Kate, offering their support in every possible way. The close-knit nature of the family was evident during this time, as they put aside their public roles to focus on supporting Kate through her treatment. The public's reaction to Kate's cancer diagnosis was immediate and intense. Across social media, in the media, and in communities worldwide, there was an outpouring of support for both Kate and the rest of the royal family. Many people expressed their shock and sadness upon hearing the news, offering prayers, well wishes, and messages of encouragement. This overwhelming response reflected the deep affection and respect the public holds for Kate, who has become a beloved figure since stepping into the public eye. Support came not only from the general public, but also from celebrities, politicians, and public figures who took to social media to express their sympathy and support for Kate. Hashtags like #StandWithKate and Pray for Kate trended on Twitter as people from all walks of life came together to send positive messages to the Duchess of Cambridge. However, not all reactions were entirely positive. Some members of the media and the public questioned the timing and handling of the announcement. Critics suggested that the royal family may have held back the news too long, causing unnecessary speculation and concern. Others debated the level of detail provided in the palace's statement, with some arguing that the public had the right to know more about Kate's condition and treatment plan. Nevertheless, this criticism was largely overshadowed by the overwhelming support and understanding from the majority of the public, who recognized the need for privacy during such a difficult time. In the weeks following the announcement, the media closely followed each development regarding Kate's health. Tabloid coverage ranged from respectful and supportive to sensationalist, with some media speculating on Kate's prognosis and the potential impact on the royal family. Despite this, the royal family maintained a dignified silence, focusing on Kate's treatment and recovery. Recently, however, Pope Francis, a figure close to the royal family for years, revealed the truth about Kate. But other events had occurred in the meantime, forming a crucial aspect of understanding the situation. Kate Middleton's public appearances became rare as she focused on her health after her cancer diagnosis. Despite her reduced schedule, each time she appeared in public, it was deeply meaningful and closely observed by the media and the public. One of the most notable appearances took place at Wimbledon in July 2024, an event she traditionally attends as the royal patron of the All England Lawn Tennis and Croquet Club. Her appearance at Wimbledon was a powerful moment. Dressed in a simple yet elegant dress, Kate seemed determined to show her strength and resilience despite her battle with cancer. The event was emotionally charged, as spectators and fans acknowledged the importance of her presence. Many noted that Kate appeared more fragile than usual, but her iconic smile and engaging demeanor were still very much present. Her presence was seen as a statement of continuity and commitment, not only to her royal duties but also to the causes and events she has supported over the years. Beyond Wimbledon, Kate made a few other appearances, each carefully chosen and spaced out to allow her time to rest and recover. These appearances were designed to maintain a connection with the world while avoiding overexertion during her treatment. Every time she appeared in public, it was clear that she was deeply touched by the warm reception she received, which provided her with much-needed emotional support during this difficult time. Publications such as The Telegraph and The Times praised her strength, portraying her as a figure of hope and inspiration. They noted how she had managed to maintain her calm and grace even while going through what was undoubtedly a physically and emotionally challenging experience. This positive media coverage helped to reinforce Kate's image as a beloved public figure who was handling her illness with dignity. However, not all media coverage was entirely positive. Some tabloids were more critical, speculating on the severity of her illness and questioning the necessity of her public appearances. They scrutinized her every move, analyzing her appearance for signs of decline and using her condition to fuel sensationalist headlines. This type of coverage focused less on support and more on exploiting her condition for commercial purposes, a tactic that drew criticism from both the public and more reputable media outlets. Kate, ever professional, handled this attention with her characteristic grace. She remained focused on her responsibilities and did not let the media frenzy dictate her actions. Her ability to stay calm under such scrutiny endeared her even more to the public, solidifying her reputation as a resilient and determined member of the royal family. But here's the real twist. During this difficult period, Kate was not the only senior member of the royalty facing health issues. King Charles, her father-in-law, was also dealing with his own health challenges. Reports suggested that Charles had been diagnosed with cancer, adding a layer of difficulty to an already trying time for the royal family. Despite their individual struggles, Kate and Charles supported each other in their respective illnesses. Their shared experiences brought them closer together, and they were often seen leaning on each other at public events. Charles, who has always held Kate in high esteem, was especially supportive of her during her cancer treatment. Their bond, already strong, deepened as they faced the challenges of their health issues together. This mutual support was evident in their public interactions. During one of Kate's rare public appearances, Charles was seen by her side, providing both emotional support and a stable presence. The image of these two royals facing their illnesses together was not only a reminder of the strength and resilience that define the royal family, but also highlighted the broader theme of family solidarity in times of crisis. Despite the public nature of their lives, Kate and Charles have prioritized their family's well-being, working together to maintain a sense of normalcy and stability for the younger royals. This period has underscored the importance of family unity within the royal household as they face both personal and public challenges together. Could this be why Pope Francis has chosen to speak now? Perhaps. Let's listen to what he has to say about one of the world's most popular women. In January 2024, a critical abdominal surgery was performed on Kate Middleton, the Princess of Wales, by a team of highly specialized doctors. But did you know that these doctors were actually Italian? Yes, you heard correctly. This team, which had previously treated none other than Pope Francis, was sent to London from Rome's renowned Gemelli clinic. This operation marked a significant moment for the princess, leading to the discovery of her cancer diagnosis, which was later made public. But why was this particular team of medical experts chosen? Well, in 2024, Pope Francis finally revealed the truth about Kate Middleton. He said she would be taking on a new role. Could it be that King Charles is considering passing the throne to William? The option cannot be ruled out. The involvement of these distinguished Italian doctors certainly underlines the gravity of the situation and the royal family's commitment to ensuring Kate receives the best medical care possible. The Gemelli Clinic is known for its excellence in handling complex medical cases, and the decision to call on this team for Kate's surgery not only highlights the seriousness of her condition, but also makes us reflect further on the words of Pope Francis. The operation itself, described as a high-stakes procedure, was similar to the laparotomy performed on Pope Francis in July 2023. A laparotomy is a surgical procedure involving an abdominal incision, often used to diagnose or treat various abdominal conditions, including cancers. The fact that the same team was entrusted with Kate's care speaks volumes about their expertise and the significance of the surgery. Kate, a mother of 3, had largely kept her health concerns private until the public announcement on March 22, 2024, when she disclosed her cancer diagnosis and the start of her chemotherapy. This revelation came shortly after King Charles III announced his own cancer diagnosis, creating a difficult time for the royal family, to say the least. The decision to have the operation performed by external specialists rather than relying solely on the royal family's usual medical team suggests a strategy aimed at leveraging the best medical expertise available. The collaboration between doctors from the Gemelli Clinic and the London medical team ensured that Kate received top-tier care during this crucial time. The presence of these Italian doctors in London also highlights the close international ties and the willingness of top healthcare professionals to come together in times of need, especially when it involves high-profile figures like the Princess of Wales. This event, coupled with the subsequent public disclosure of her diagnosis, had a profound impact on both the royal family and the public, drawing attention to the challenges they face behind closed doors. But the fact remains that no one has ever mentioned this team of doctors attending to Charles, the King of England, which leads us to the conclusion that Pope Francis might indeed be suggesting that, by the end of this year, we will see Kate in an entirely new role. To be fair, many have pointed out that Charles has lived somewhat in Kate's shadow since the passing of Queen Elizabeth II. Kate Middleton's health crisis has cast a long shadow over King Charles III's reign, drawing significant public and media attention that, in many ways, has overshadowed the king's efforts to define his role as the new monarch. Since her cancer diagnosis became public, the focus has dramatically shifted to Kate and her struggles, leaving Charles somewhat in the background during a time that should have been defined by his leadership. The Princess of Wales, a key figure in the royal family, has seen her personal challenges take center stage. Public empathy and concern for Kate have been overwhelming, with her health becoming the dominant portrait of royal coverage. This has led to King Charles's reign receiving less attention than anticipated, as the world watches and waits for updates on Kate's health. Her withdrawal from public duties has also left a notable void, making her absence even more pronounced and further amplifying public attention on her condition. In contrast, King Charles's own health issues, including his battle with cancer, have not sparked the same level of public interest or media coverage. Although the king continues to carry out his royal duties, the lack of comparable concern underlines how deeply Kate's situation has captured the public's imagination in a way his own struggles have not. This disparity in attention highlights just how much Kate has overshadowed the king during this period. However, the media attention surrounding Kate's health crisis has also had broader implications for the monarchy. With Kate at the forefront, the traditional representation of the king's leadership and the monarchy's responsibilities has been pushed to the background. Charles, despite his position as king, seems to play a secondary role in public perception, while the emotional weight of Kate's situation continues to dominate. This dynamic raises questions about the monarchy's future and how it will navigate this period of adversity. The image of the royal family and public engagement are strongly influenced by the most visible and accessible figures. With Kate's health crisis overshadowing the king's reign, concerns have arisen over whether Charles will be able to assert his role effectively and maintain the stability and continuity upon which the monarchy depends, making Pope Francis's words all the more plausible. What do you think? Will the head of the monarchy change again in 2024? Let us know in the comments.